When he was just wet in this game, right? Talking about UFC and all this stuff. And it's not on, is it? Yes, sir. What we do here at Stand Up Muay Thai is a modified version of Muay Thai, Sanshao, and MMA. What we try to focus on is self-defense, fitness, but as you can see, it does work. So we do have great competition teams from juniors, amateurs, and those who are getting ready to go into the amateur leagues, whether it be Battlefield, whether it be, hopefully in the future, UFC, but we work with a wide variety, whether they be pros or amateurs. Yeah, Brian, the real deal for, I'm still feeling his shots. Boy, he packs a punch. He is the real deal. He's 170, he's bigger than me. And then, yeah, he's quick, he's cat-like, reflexes to match, and he's humble, and he's a great guy, and he's going to go really far. And so he's got a fan, and he's got everybody at Stand Up Muay Thai. He's got his back here. He's always welcome. He lives in the Coquitlam area, off and on, Victoria. He's all over doing things. So it was exciting to have him in. It was a good experience for the guys. A lot of the Sanshao guys who will be competing got to go a couple rounds with him. And so that, you know, showed them what the mountaintop looks like and shows them where they need to go. And that's the good thing, is having that exposure, that mix of a strong amateur program, but having professionals come in, having guys who are up and coming, actually doing it, all the way to Chet Congo from UFC we've had in here. So, like I said, once again, it's a great experience for the students, and that's what our goal program is here. And safe and fun, and that's one of the most important things when you're trying to develop as a martial artist. Decided through martial arts, through kickboxing and proper instruction, through karate guys, taekwondo guys, they showed me that fighting is much more than just punches and kicks. What it is to me is it's a lifestyle. I eat, live, and breathe this now. And what I try to do is take what I've learned from it and pass it on to others, especially this young generation. I mean, half of them are crazy. At the end of the day, they're being told fighting is acceptable. This isn't fighting, this is martial arts competition. We're martial artists here, and that's what we train. This is a sport, and we want the best for the people as athletes, and most definitely self-defense. We've had several students around the Tri-City areas run into problems out here and come through with flying colors. And it makes me proud every single time I hear from Cyber Gold all the way down to other students all over. And it's just fulfilling that way. So giving back definitely makes me feel good about things I might have done. So, Jason Brooks, he's a great guy. He was born here pretty much. We work together, blood, sweat, and tears. And so the good thing is his striking's there, his Muay Thai's there. He's a level 2 striker in our system. Once he finishes getting his championship belt, he's going to be back in our program and hopefully get him up to level 3. West Coast Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has been doing a great job with this ground game. Don Whitefield out there, he's an excellent instructor, great businessman, and he's helped promote him in the MMA to the level where he's at right now. But his background is definitely stand-up Muay Thai, Sanshao striking, as you can see from his kicks, from his takedowns. He's vicious. That's why we call him the Juggernaut. And at the end of the day, the great thing about Jason Brooks is he's a wrestler who came into a core program that gave him self-defense and confidence to be able to strike with crazy strikes. There's a lot of stuff you haven't even seen him pull off yet. And the thing is, he's just getting started. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether he's a stand-up guy, whether he's a ground guy, he's Jason Brooks, he's the Juggernaut, and that's what they all need to worry about, standing and on the ground. Well, there's so many wrong ways to get lost these days. You know, you turn on the TV, there's 10 different ways to get turned out. And at the end of the day, everybody sees the UFC. Everybody sees the sporadic growth of MMA around the countries. You know, I mean, look at the world right now. I don't care where you are, you can't hide from it. And for some reason, we've been having challenges here at BC, so we've had the need to really get strong amateur programs to teach them it's not about street fighting, it's not about human cock brawling and all this stuff, the blood, the guts. It's about actual 2 individuals going out there and displaying skills of trained athleticism. And at the end of the day, it's exciting, and people love to see it, and you know, it fills seats, and I'm just all for it.
Growing up in Seattle. Okay. Grew up in Seattle, for those who don't know. Really make sure you get priorities. And so right now, for me, I'm not fight training. I stay fit, I stay healthy, stay, you know, ready to go if I ever had to be on call. But you know, I focus on the students, focus on the school, teaching first, and then allow mine to come after. Because it actually is really unique too, with being a teacher and trying to compete, because it tests your body, and there's so much goes into teaching, like the physical demands. You try to balance that out with training yourself. You can do it, but it's pretty rare for those who really are very, very successful to be a champion at that level. That's why almost it ultimately comes down to, you see the ones at the top level, they just focus 100% on just competing, whereas with the teaching. And so, but at the same time, it is possible. And so it just matters where your priorities are at and what you're doing. And for me right now, stand up and teaching and helping out, giving back to those who have helped me grow. And then when my time comes to shine, it will happen. We have here at Stand Up, I would say, out of 10 people that would come, I would say out of our school base, I was going to say we have just under 100. But say if out of that 100, we would have probably 15, maybe, that 20, that compete, but tournament to tournament it may vary, and as they grow from amateur to the next level. But for the most part, a smaller portion does compete, takes it actually to the ring. Like we have that available, but a lot of them it's just your everyday people. Like I said, 9 to 5, whether it be for fitness, maybe for just respect, martial arts, and developing that discipline, the respect, and being able to be around other people who are similar and like-minded. I love athleticism and just being able to display our talents everywhere, whether it be in basketball, football, soccer, wrestling, jiu-jitsu individually, but as well as for MMA, it's just a collective unit, of all those things. And so you guys, thank you. Keep it respectful.